we talking about that DMV area right now, and look who pull up.
Yo, yeah, y'all hear me?
You got a little static, but you good.
Ah, man, see, I can't get it right, man.
Hey, man.
No,
Hey,
you good though, Cool. Go ahead.
All right, what we talking about?
we talking about Lamar Jackson. Should he want to be a Baltimore Raven at this point with all the nonsense going on in Baltimore?
Hell no. They disrespecting that man. Like it's total disrespect. Even Danny Dimes got a contract. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's just like I don't know how you can like reconcile that. You know what I'm saying? Like you telling me like I'm better than a lot of the quarterbacks that's getting deals, and you giving me less per year than those guys that I'm better than that don't have an MVP. They barely making the playoffs. If you look at the stats is not the same. You know what I'm saying? So it's weird what Baltimore is doing. Like you know what I'm saying? I guess they don't see a future with Lamar. So Lamar should look elsewhere. And maybe the 49ers. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, there you go. There you go. Hey, but you are right. I'll tell you this. The Baltimore Ravens does not want Lamar Jackson to be their quarterback. They don't. And it's evident. Lamar Jackson has to see the writing on the wall. He can't duck the writing. It's there. The proof is in the pudding. And that's just what it is. I'm kind of shocked that the Falcons have came out and said they're not interested. We know Lamar Jackson's gonna get a big time contract. It's gonna be among the elite quarterbacks because of that MVP season and his talent. Baltimore is not willing to risk that, and I'm not knocking that, but just come out and say that. Just come out and say, look, we don't believe in you like that. Because I'll be the first one to say. And we're gonna talk about that in a second. Derek Carr. Oh man, the Saints gave him a bowl of them. I don't know if I would have did the same thing. And if I was the New York Giants, I know my Giants fans, y'all might not like what I'm about to say, but in no way or shape or form I'm giving Danny Dimes that type of money. Not me, but to each their own. Hey, but if the Ravens just come out and say, look, we don't want Lamar Jackson, we want to go in a different direction, people will respect that even though they might not agree with it. They're trying to duck, do everything they can. They're right on the wall, but they're not verbally just saying, look, we want to go in a different direction. Lamar has to see that. Lamar has to go out there, man, and find a new team to play for.
Okay. Um, let me clarify some things really
Oh, here
quick.
we go. Here we
So obviously, some people from the MBS brand social media have a problem what I said about Lamar Jackson. Okay, so I never said you shouldn't pay him. I never said that. I said the franchise that it's not just a franchise tag. It's an exclusive franchise tag that he's getting, and I think it's good. The reason why I said it's good because Lamar Jackson gets to control the entire situation. The ball's in his court as far as he could negotiate a long term deal with other teams, and if he wants to, and if that team offers him that contract, the Ravens can match that offer, and Lamar Jackson say, hey, either he could take it or he could walk. So with Lamar Jackson, he controls the entire situation. And let's not forget Lamar Jackson, he turned down 133 million guaranteed contract. People forgot about that. And obviously he wants around the range of 200 million, around the amount that um Deshaun Watson was getting. Obviously, Lamar Jackson has done more in a short career than Deshaun Watson has, and I understand the market is completely different. And I think the Ravens do want him, though. I mean, I think you look at Ozzie Newsome. Ozzie Newsome is the guy that drafted Lamar Jackson when 31 other teams didn't want Lamar Jackson. So how would it make him look for him to let Lamar Jackson go like that. Like they don't got any priorities in the offseason and free agency. The main priority is Lamar Jackson. I think they want him, and you're in negotiation stages. If it's not met by that certain date, which was yesterday, there's a lot of time left. Like we haven't even passed the draft yet. They're still in the talking stages. This is a lot of money that we're talking
So
about,
so why not just franchise him, Keo?
huh?
They gave him the exclusive franchise tag, or he can go out and work another deal. You know why? Because if he goes out there and signs another deal, they get 2 first-round picks for him. They not crazy. They know what they're doing, and I'm not knocking that. But say that. Just say, look, we don't want you, Lamar. It is what it is. Hey, we're not mad, no hard feelings, but we don't want. We want to move on from you. We tried it that way for whatever reason, whether it's the injuries, whether it's the playoff lows that he's had. We know we understand that, but just say that. I just feel like a lot of times in sports, especially, or just in the entertainment business, people don't want to be transparent and just say the truth. Just say the truth. We tried it that way. We don't like that. We want to go in a different direction. We don't like where it's went. We good on you, but they
I
don't want to say that.
I think a deal will get done, though.
Okay, hey,
I think a
if
deal will
he does
get
get done,
done.
I'll come
Like
in.
we're in, they're in the talking stages, in negotiations, man. The deal,
Let
I
me
deal.
ask you this. Let me ask you this. If you believe that, what's the chances Lamar Jackson suits up next year for the Baltimore Ravens? What percentage?
I'm gonna say an 85% chance.
I'm going zero.
Yeah,
Zero.
I
Oh
think
yeah, right.
even if it get through the stage, he's gonna hold out. He's not gonna play for them. Even if it get to like OTAs and training camp, I think he's just gonna hold out and be like, nah, I'm not gonna play for you guys. You know what I'm saying?
I think they just need to give him what he wants. If he wants around that 200 million guarantee, give him that, and that's what he wants, or somewhere close to that range. So,
But I'm
but
not even saying give it to him. If you don't feel that he's that guy, just say that. And nobody mad at you. Like, dog, and like I always use this analogy. There's a lot of great women out there, and I've dated a few. And I can tell you, they're not bad girls. They just wasn't for me. That's all it is. It's no hard feelings. You're just not for me. You're just not. I'd rather just go in a different direction.
Right.
And there's no hard feelings. And if I see him now, it's still hello, how you doing? I wish you the best. But that's just what it is. Baltimore just got to be honest with themselves. They don't want Lamar. They don't want to date Lamar Jackson. They don't want to be in that relationship no more. And just say that, and we good.
And I do blame the Ravens also with this one, because they let Lamar Jackson's contract expired. When your contract expires and you got nothing left, the value is worth more. And that's the second time they did that. They did that with Joe Flacco, and then when they end up winning the Super Bowl, Flacco ended up getting that big deal.
That's
And
right.
now they're in that same situation again. So I mean, I hope
And
the
then
deal gets
And then
done.
after Flacco got his money, he didn't do anything. So
Right.
Baltimore is feeling like, will it pan out if we give you all this money? Hey,
So
our only issue is just be honest about it. Like we're gonna talk about in a few minutes. We're hearing people's getting traded. That's big time names, and it's came out in the media. Look, we're openly shopping these people, and respect to that because that nobody wants to be hit from the side. Oh man, I didn't know this was going on. Just be real with me, man. That's all I'm saying.
It's just
uh,
business.
It's just